So Reiner, you were my first baby. I didn't know if you were going to be a boy or a girl.
Well,
Yeah, we'll save that one to the side. If you were going to be a girl, you know what we were going to call you?
what?
Amanita, after a mushroom, the Amanita muscaria mushroom. But when we found out you were a boy, it took us a whole week to name you because we were trying to decide between two names. We were either going to name you Reiner, after Rainer Maria Rilke, the poet who saved my life. There's one with stars.
Yes.
Sometimes the stars are hidden. Or we were going to name you Rider Waite, after these cards that you're holding in your hands here. This is called the Rider Waite Tarot. And the Rider Waite Tarot is my favorite. There you go. Good job. Thank you. We'll put that in the pile because we're going to be talking about these stars today. So the Rider Waite Tarot, these cards that you're holding in your hands, are a divination tool. Divination means getting answers from like the universe, or getting answers from the collective unconscious. Good star. Very good. And yeah. Great. Wonderful. So it means people come to tarot readers sometimes to get an answer on their future. And some people even use these cards to see, good job, to see into the future.
Whoa, found another one.
Yeah, very good. So what do you guys think about, would you want somebody to tell you what's in your future?
No, I would just like to find it out the way I like it.
Now that's very useful. So I used to read a lot of tarot cards, and I would read them for other people as well. I even have a tarot card tattooed on my wrist. It's this one right here, which is the Six of Swords. So I was really into tarot. I was so into tarot that I was going to name you after the tarot deck. But at the last minute, we decided to name you Reiner, after Rainer Maria Rilke. And every time I read the poetry of Rilke, and every time I see my son Reiner, I'm very happy. Very good.
Why do those keep falling out?
I'm very, sometimes the cards jumble out when you're trying to shuffle them. But there you go. It looks like that worked in your favor. And there's another one right there for you too. So these cards are used to tell people's future. And a lot of times people think that it's like a very complicated process. Thank you, Wiley. Good job. And that people have special powers to be able to read these cards. Because imagine if I put cards down on the table for you like this, and you were like, oh my God, how can you tell that this is what my future is going to be? The reason why it's actually way easier to read these cards than you would think is because there's 4 different suits. So there's the stars, which are called Pentacles, and these are what we're working with today. There's the swords, and the pentacles are about money, are about making money, about using your creative gifts to make money. So Wiley, what's your favorite thing to do when you're by yourself?
Candy.
Can't eat candy?
Yeah.
Eat candy? Do you also like to sing or no?
No, I like to have phone time too.
You like to have phone time? You like to eat candy? Reiner, what's something that you like to do when you're by yourself? That's
I like to just find a place to relax and just sit in it for like
Mom,
hours.
Love that.
Candy and death.
You dream about candy and death?
Yes.
That's iconic. Okay, so here's, imagine
I mean,
if,
I don't get why. She wants to watch PG-13.
I get it. Yeah, Wiley wants to watch
I
PG-13.
want to watch some horror movies.
Yeah. Oh, you want to watch horror movies? Okay.
Yeah, I
Found
saw one
another.
on Disney.
You saw a horror movie on Disney?
Yeah, and a video.
Was it Bambi?
No, I think it was like an alien movie.
Oh, an alien movie?
Well,
It was
I
like a movie
really
I
want to watch that
Put
horror
that one
movie.
there.
Okay, so let's not lose the plot here because Mommy's here doing Q&A, so this is my special
What is this
talking
one?
time. So there's 4 different suits in the
Okay.
tarot.
I
Guys,
have-
I'm going to be teaching now to the audience, okay? I'm not going to be talking to kids anymore.
How did this one get there?
I don't know. So there's 4 suits in the tarot. There's Pentacles, and Pentacles are about being paid to do something you love to do. So imagine if you got paid to eat candy and have phone time. Imagine that. Reiner, imagine if you got paid to find your most comfortable spot and relax. Would you like a job like that?
It would be a nice job. Just
Would you
I'm
like a
getting
job that
bored
involved
of
just
it.
eating candy all the time?
Why
So
is there
the-
so many cards without stars?
I don't know. So the Pentacles are about making money doing the things that you love. Now, sometimes it's also something that you're really good at. Like, it might not be your favorite thing in the whole world. You might not think that being a software engineer is like all that exciting, But if it's what you're really good at, it's something that you're here to do. Wiley, can you tell me something that you're really good at?
Eating candy.
Eating candy. Reiner, can you tell me something that you're really good at?
I'm really good at almost everything, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you something that you're really good at? Guys, in the comments, can we hear something that you're really good at? Something that you've been good at since you were a kid? Reiner, you are really, really good at taking things apart and putting them back together. Did you know that about yourself?
I did, but I also know I'm really good at tennis, cooking,
Tennis, cooking, yep.
dodgeball.
All of those things. Everybody that's here in the comments, can you tell us something that you're really good at?
I'm really good at eating candy.
You want to? Okay, Wiley, please go get a towel right away. Thank you.
Okay.
It's okay to make mistakes. Look, there's one right there. Something that Mommy's been really good at since I was very little is telling stories. I love telling stories, and I also love talking to people. You know what else I'm good at that I've been doing since I was very, very young?
What?
It starts with a "k" and it rhymes with looking. What's something that starts with "k" and rhymes with looking that Reiner also likes to do with
Cooking.
Mom? That's right. That's right. So let me make sure that I have all of our numbers here. If you're good at it, it'll make you money. If you like to do it, that's even more important, because even if you're really good at something, it's going to be hard to make it succeed. But if you love what it is that you do, then you'll have the energy to keep going even when it gets hard. Can I tell you guys something?
What?
Mommy has a really cool job now that makes us a lot of money. A really cool job that makes us a lot of money. Have you guys ever seen me at work where it looked like I was not having a good time?
No, not.
No, because I love what I do. Did you know that Mom has 2 jobs now?
No.
One of my jobs is here talking to the people, and my other job is writing books. You guys hardly ever see me do these things, but when I'm doing my work, does it look like I'm having a good time? That's because I am having a good time. But it took me a really long time to make things successful. So the reason why tarot cards are so easy to read is because every suit tells the objective story. Now, this is what it means when something's objective. Objective means true for everybody. This is not Mami Onami's story with money. This is not Reiner's story with money. This is everybody's story with money. The suit of the Pentacles tells the story of money. Now, there's 4 suits in the tarot. There's also the cups, which look like this. This is one of my favorite cup cards. The cups are the story of your feelings. The story of your feelings. These are wands.
Oh.
The wands are the story of your creative journey. And finally, the swords. And the swords are the story of your mental journey. So your money journey, your feelings journey, your creative journey, and your mental journey. Mental means relating to the, if I say that it's a mental thing, what does that mean?
It's. I've never really asked, but I think it means. Like something in your mind.
That's right. Mental is relating to the mind. A mental process would be something that you did with your mind. If it was, one second, if it was a physical process, what would physical process mean? Something related to your
Mind.
Your body. Your body, physical, your mind, mental. Emotional is feelings. Great job. That's exactly what it is.
Well, your mind technically is your body because it controls your body. It's a part of your body.
Well, your brain is a part of your body. Is your mind a part of your body, or is it its own thing? I don't know the answer. I'm just asking.
The mind is the pretty much same thing as a brain.
Is the mind the same thing as the brain, though? Because think about this. If you died, would your brain still be in your body? Yes. The organ of your brain would still be in your body. If you died, would your mind be in your body?
No.
No. So this is where we have that differentiation between brain and mind. Now let me ask you something.
The mind is a part of the brain. It's like a part that you don't know is there.
Yes, it's true. And people don't know a lot about the mind. And the study of the mind is called psychology. Remember we were talking about customer psychology the other day, where it's like if we had a game that was $99 but it was only $1 on Tuesdays, would that fit the customer would the customer psychology be like, yes, I'm going to buy it because it's really scarce, or would the customer psychology need something that was the same low price every day? So psychology is the study of the mind, and that's one of Mommy's favorite things to study. So today we're going to be telling the stories of the money. There's also the major arcana, and the major arcana talk about significant milestones that you are going through at certain times in your life. So when you're on the story of money, or the story of emotions, or the story of creation, or the story of the mind, there's all of the, everyone's going to experience the same archetypal story. The major arcana can show you specific landmarks that you can expect to cross on this journey. These are also landmarks that everybody is going to interact with. So when someone's reading tarot, it can seem like they're doing magic, but really they're just able to see from the cards where you are on your journey and give you insight into what you can expect, because certain actions always breed certain results. There is no magic. All magic happens in the mind, but magic is just spending more time on something than anyone else would reasonably expect. So when somebody is reading your cards and you say, oh my God, it's psychic, they're magic, how could they know that these things are going on with me? They're just really well versed in the cards, but what you don't understand about yourself is that as unique as you think you are, having some totally unique experience, just making the wrong turn over and over and over again until you've wound yourself into a circle, it's really obvious to others what you're doing, even if it's not obvious to you. And when you see a lot of people coming in and out with the same problems, whether you're a bartender or a hairstylist or an Uber driver or a psychic, anywhere that you're dealing with a high volume of people and listening to their problems, you see that really everybody has the same problems, and it's really easy to just say, hey, 1 + 1 = 2 here. So today we're going to tell the story of the Pentacles. So everybody's money journey begins with an idea, a dream, the Ace of Pentacles. And this is given to you for free. As you can see, the hand is coming out. There's no person attached to this because the person that received this is you. So everybody's money journey starts with an idea. Who has $1 million idea?
Me.
You have $1 million idea? Do you have $1 million idea?
I would.
I have a lot of $1 million ideas.
I did
would
too.
if I cared about things more than other things.
If you cared about things more than other things. So what you're saying is that it would need to be very important for you to be able to act on it.
I love you forever.
I love you forever too. So Wiley would probably have a unicorn petting zoo. Do you think you could make a lot of money at a unicorn petting zoo?
Yeah.
I think so too. And if there were no real unicorns, what would you do? Would you dress horses up like unicorns?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I asked somebody one time, what should I do for Wiley if she wants a unicorn? I can't find one. You know what all the students told me? They said, buy her a pony. I said, you guys, I am not buying a pony for my house right now. But this is, a lot of people are like, oh, maybe I could manifest something. To manifest, or the way, what people think manifest means is that you make a wish and you just get what you wish for. But imagine if you wish, just like a child on their birthday, with all of your heart blowing out the candle and wishing for a pony. And a pony shows up into a place where you can't handle it. This is why manifestation, or just saying, poof, can this thing appear for me? It doesn't work. You have to create the space to receive it. So everybody starts with an idea. It's what you do with it next that matters. So the next story, the next card on the journey of money is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is about work-life balance. And what this means is that you are not allowed to have $1 million idea, scrap all of your projects, throw everything away, and just expect this brand new little seed of an idea to be making you money. You need to learn how to work on it on the side. You need to learn how to work on it on the side. You cannot throw your life away and your money away and put everything you got on this creative idea unless you're willing to go into debt. I personally went 40K into debt on my credit cards, and that's how I started a business. Yes?
I'm gonna have a little break.
Okay, have a little break. Come back when you're ready. A kiss from Mom.
Okay.
Thanks. Looks like it's just me and you, kid, the old pros. So this is where a lot of people start their money journey off on the completely wrong foot. And people that are scaling their businesses are really prone to doing this as well because they have a new creative idea. Again, you keep cycling through the story in your life. You have a new creative idea and you fall out of love with the thing that's actually making you money. And you say, you know what? I want to quit this job right away. I want to burn this thing down. I want to leave, blah. This, on the objective story of money, is not what you're encouraged to do. You need to learn how to balance two jobs. You need to learn how to balance two jobs while you are working on that next level. In Erotic Wealth, we emphasize you are not allowed to get out of this. I've given students wiggle room on this before. It only leads to regret. You have to set your business passive first. You have to set the old thing that was making you money passive first, which means that you drain as much of your energy out of it as you can while keeping it going. That's what it means to generate passive income. There's always a way to do this. Now, if I was in this situation as an entrepreneur and I had a new idea and I needed to fund it, you know what business I would definitely start, which I think is the best guaranteed way to make money?
What?
You'll never expect this. A cleaning business. A cleaning business is one of the so when you clean, it's a wonderful spiritual practice. When you clean, you can listen to books about starting a new business. You can even go all the way to school while cleaning. You can have other people work for you very easily. To me, cleaning businesses are like the most agile and useful. Who's ready for the next step on the story of money? I want to see you guys getting loud in the comments down here if you're enjoying this. My son is wondering if you guys are having a good time here. We are here just for you. This is our family business. This is representing our family school, and we are giving the absolute best that we have. We can have a round of applause for my husband Magic, who's on baby duty right now. I'm seeing a lot of hearts here. I'm loving the way this is looking. You think they're ready for the next one? Yes or no? All right.
I think we should let them decide.
Okay, you guys just, oh, I see fires coming up. Okay, they're saying, yes, I'm enjoying this. I love it. It's great. Next step on the story of money is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about getting mentorship. You are doing it by yourself, but other people can guide you. Most people are way too stubborn to do this, but getting a mentor doesn't mean that you have to hire a really expensive coach. Who has been where you want to go? Let's talk about my 3 criteria for finding a teacher. Number 1, have they been where you want to go? The comments are blowing up. They're having a great time. Have they been where you want to go? Have they accomplished something that you want to accomplish? Verifiably. Great. 2, do they speak a language you can understand? You guys, when you first met me or said, oh my God, Onami, word salad. Then you stuck around for a little bit and now you're like, I understand exactly what she's saying. And it's almost to a point where if they're not delivering it Mami Onami style, I don't really get what the fuck they're talking about. That's when you start to vibe with the teacher. They are speaking a language that you can understand. Finally, 3, can you afford it? Can you afford it? Spoiler alert, guys, if you can't afford one-on-one coaching, don't do it. I've had to sit out a lot of teachers because I didn't have the money. If you don't have the money, it's not the time. The number 1 thing you should be investing into early in business is your own business, not the stock market, not coaches. The coaches that are like, look, I just don't know if you're going to be able to get to the next level without me. Red flag. If someone said, I don't think you're going to be able to get to the next level without me, say, I'm really happy you think of yourself that way, but I think of myself that way too. So they can't get to the next level without you. So shut the, okay? So seeking out mentorship. If you're broke, my favorite thing to do is who is somebody that is dominating in the field that you want to dominate in? Look them up, find their podcast, stalk them, Wikipedia page to the outer limits. Then you can spread it out. Who's somebody that's demonstrating being a mom and a teacher at the same time? Who is somebody that's running a business without compromising their family? Who is somebody that has achieved certain milestones, wherever it is that you want mentorship next. If they've been where you want to go, fucking stalk the shit out of them and figure out how they did it. And if you can afford the teaching, do it. Do it. Do it. Finally, not finally, here we are at stage 4 of the money story. Who's ready?
Me.
Does this guy look peaceful or does he look like he's working really hard?
It looks like he's working really hard, but having a good time, but also a bunch of distress, anger.
Yes, stress and anger. When you get to the Four of Pentacles, and the way that things go in the cards is that one, you get a gift. Odd numbers is you learning how to use it. Odd numbers are you getting a thing. Even numbers are you learning how to use it. So one, you get the idea. Two, you learn how to work it into your life. Three, you get the mentorship. Four, you learn how to work it into your life. So this Four of Pentacles is what happens when you've achieved that first little level of success. Like very little. For me, this would be like my first profitable year. And you get really scared of losing what it is that you've built. If you grew up with childhood trauma, do you know what childhood trauma is?
No.
It means that if you grew up in a place that was really chaotic, or even just experienced moments that were chaotic, where you didn't understand what it was going on. Like, let's say that maybe your mom dropped you off at school and forgot to come and pick you up, and you thought in that moment that you were left all alone forever. That would be a trauma. And sometimes all the way until you're adult, you can feel like, oh my God, I'm always going to be alone. So once you start making that little bit of money, you get this really intense fear that it's all going to be taken away. And you stop being a conduit for money. You're a tunnel for money, not an entrance and an exit. So the entrance is the same side as the exit, the same size. Can you take it in easily, and can you spend it easily? Are you a flow for the conduit of abundance? Are you helping this channel of money go to the people and the places that you want to see it go to? Are you happy about how you're spending your money? Are your choices for spending more money helping you get more time, the real symbol of wealth? What do you think is more important, having more time or more money?
I think having more time.
Son, that is a very advanced way to think about life, because so many people will see money as being more valuable than time. And they will get in, what do you choose, money or time?
Money.
While he chooses money, that's okay, because you're starting out. Reiner's been in business for 7 years. A lot of people will make really dumb choices to get themselves more money, and then they have no time to enjoy the money that they've made. And a lot of people on their journey of business will be so busy being the entrepreneur, hustling super, super hard, and never getting to enjoy themselves. And they get it into their head that nobody can help them, and they're all alone, just like this guy here. Now we get to the saddest card of the Pentacles. And this card is the Five of Pentacles. Now, what do we see going on here?
I see people having hard times going to places that they don't know.
Yes, going through hard times in places that they don't know. This is the Five of Pentacles. And in this card, sometimes you see that the mom has a little baby in this card too. And this card, these cold, poor people are walking outside of the church, and they're so cold. And inside the church, it's warm and it's glowing. This is a very shitty card to have. You know why? These poor people are saying, God makes some people rich, but not me. In the church, these people are being smiled on, and they have so much wealth and so much riches, but not us. I guess if you have money, it means God likes you. And if you don't have money, it means God doesn't like you. Oh, if I could remove this part from everyone's story, the balance of the universe would be toppled. It's not for me to question why things are the way that they are. This is what it is. And we all go through this phase of having a significant financial goal that we want to reach and that we very much want to pursue. But we say, oh, the universe doesn't want me to be rich. But the thing is that you see so many people that are rich and well-fed and having a great life. And you say, oh, I guess God wanted them to be rich. And this is creating such a huge problem for you. This is creating this big problem because all the while you're feeding a belief that God doesn't like you that much. Maybe it's because of what race you were born, or what gender you were born, or your, how do I say this in a kid-friendly way? Who you're into in that kind of way. You say, God likes some people and doesn't like me. God likes some people and doesn't like me. This is a huge problem, and I'm here to shut this shit down for you right now. The universe wants what you want. The universe doesn't get anything from you playing small. The tools that got you to this level are going to keep you at this level. If you want more, yes, you're going to need new tools. But the game of wealth is a game anyone can play. Magic does not discriminate. You do the work, you get the results, period, full stop. You can opt out of this at any point. You're sitting here saying, why me? Why me? Why me? Why not you? Why not you? Is it going to take education? Yes. Is it going to take tools? Yes. The next step on the journey, does this guy look, I'm going to show them and then I'm going to let you contemplate this card for a little bit. This is the Six of Pentacles, and this is the natural progression. And now we're talking about the erotic wealth customer. And now we're talking about advanced business. Over that hump of I can make as much money as I want. It's a me game. It's not a God game. It's a me game. I can do this. We have a whole world of new problems. So this is somebody that's giving money to the poor people that are stuck outside. And this is a phase that we all go through. This phase, no matter how nice it looks, this is absorbing the lesson of the card before it. You guys with me? This phase is when you believe that because all of your problems at the first level have been solved with money, that money can solve other people's problems. And you go through this era of trying to give people money to fix their problems, and it doesn't fix their problems. Now, why is this? Why does money not solve a money problem? Because this journey that we've been up to is not just about numbers in the bank. It's about your fortitude as somebody that knows that they have a say in their life. And if you give somebody money, it doesn't take their problems away from it. They spend their money and then they're in the same exact spot. Because you changed the money in their account, you didn't change them. Their being didn't change whatsoever. So recently we flew some people out to see us, and we were like, yeah, we fly you first class. Obviously our family only flies first class. And you don't even know that there's like another, you know how when we get on the plane, we're always in the front where the seats are big and they always give us food and the people are always nice. That's not how most people fly on planes. Most people are on the back where it's cramped and they don't give you any snacks, and the flight attendants are usually pretty mean to you. And we don't do that because of work. But we bumped our people that were coming out to see them, we bumped them up to first class. And then when they finally landed and they were explaining to me their, like, because we had them book their own tickets, we just paid for it. They had like the most ass backwards whack itinerary. It was like a 5-hour flight. They somehow made like 40 hours of travel over it. This to a this and an overnight layover here. And like the money for the business class did not change that they had a complete economy experience. And the people that get bumped up to first class are the ones who aren't impressed by it. I know because I've seen people get bumped up to first class and they go straight to sleep. It's not like, oh, if you have somebody that's like, oh, first class, what's this? They're just gonna heckle the flight attendant for as much free booze as they can get, and it's a mess. So you can't solve other people's money problems with your money. You also cannot run your business like a halfway house. And this is going to be super appealing to you with those first hires. I can save somebody from the pits of unemployment with the generosity of my money. And it's just a phase that we all go through, and it sucks. Moving deeper into the erotic wealth customer, we have this person here. I'm going to show you guys and let Reiner contemplate it for a second. Do you think I should have called you Ryder because these cards are cool, or are you happy with your name?
I'm happy with my name the way it is.
And I'm happy.
And there's nothing that could make me change it.
And there's nothing that can make you change it? What do you think is going on with that guy in that picture?
I think he's having a hard time doing that. I think he's in a tough place to be, at a tough time to be there.
He's looking at all the money he's growing. If you were looking at your plants like that, would you say that they're growing fast enough to make you happy or not fast enough?
I think I would say they're going fast enough, but they won't help you as much.
So this guy is in an income plateau. This is also my erotic wealth customer, where you're looking at what it is and you're proud of yourself. You say, look, I got some fruits going on here. I got 7 pentacles, but I really want this to grow more. And I know that this can grow more. I know that this can grow more. So why isn't it growing? This is the erotic wealth customer. Really, really proud of what you built. These people are certainly like blown away with what you've created. And these are the people that you usually hire to help you out in business, because they'll be like, wow, you are a business person. Everything you do is leadership in it. And it feels good. It feels good in that way, but this is not where you want to stop. This is the erotic wealth customer. This is a rite of passage. Is a rite of passage. So after you went through that phase of giving all the money away and running your business like a halfway house and everyone should be rich and let's just all be rich, before you slowly start to catch on that you can't really help anybody, that people have to learn how to do it for themselves. This is the journey we're all on. This is the path we all walk. This is the bottom line. After that, it's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. This is the erotic wealth customer. It takes new tools. It takes new tools. The single most important things that I've learned on this path to scale is to find, is to really analyze how shitty my systems were and upgrade them. I also had to become much better at hiring. I have a lot of input at that. You need to know that one thing that you're really good at, and then you need to make a flywheel for success. These are the things we do in erotic wealth. None of them are like bam, 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 unless I'm showing you how to do them, and then we'll bam, bam, bam them in 10 weeks, and we'll teach you SEX magic on the side. Hey, and I'm flinging my tarot cards around, so it's time to get to work. If you want to see this growth, the answer is get to work. By yourself, head down, making that work happen. After that, very nice phase of your life. Very nice phase of your life. What do you see is going on here?
I see this person having a very good time. Having stress doing all those things.
And they're just enjoying themselves. They've got a falcon hunting bird for the sport of hunting. They love to hunt for the sport of it. This is not a game of how am I going to get money. They're doing it just because it's fun. They're decked out in beautiful clothes and jewelry. The yellow in cards is always talking about the conscious. When we have blue in cards, it's talking about the unconscious. So back here, they're thinking about how do I make this money? Thinking about how to make this money. Thinking about how to make this money. Now we are making money. Now we are making money. This is conscious. You have money to play with. You have money to work with. You have money that you can deploy into other areas of business. This is conscious. This is tangible. This is realized. And then we're going to get to the stage where you can support other people, where you can make it a reality for them. As you can see, the rich person is no longer in this card. We're no longer yellow in the background here, but I said, what's that squeaky sound? Would you mind turning that off for me? Because it sounds like a mouse in my house.
Okay.
I love what you've done back there. Now we can share this with other people. Now we can create generational wealth. Now we can invest our... You've been here for 35 minutes. Would you like to tap out?
I would.
Okay, cool. You gonna say bye to everybody for me?
But I might be back in a bit.
Okay, if you want to come back, come back. Great to see you. So 30 minutes at $25 an hour, or 35 minutes at $25 an hour. What's half of 25?
I think it's 12.
Yeah, $12.50. $12.50. Good job. And you have a little 5 minutes over here, so I think we'll call it, I don't know, $14. 14 bucks.
Well, that's still enough to buy the sniper weapon.
But that's more than enough to buy a sniper, because that thing that you wanted was $8, right?
Yeah, and it's the fully upgraded version.
Fully upgraded version. You want to tell them what you're talking about, what you've been investing your money in?
Well, I've been looking to upgrade things and stuff. I've just been looking to upgrade stuff on a certain thing. Instead of just upgrading it on something different, it would be it'll be all your money spent again.
Yeah, yeah. So you're upgrading your tools. I'm also upgrading my tools. Reiner's upgrading his tools in a game called Mech Arena, and I'm upgrading my tools in the business left, right, and center.
Max.
Also Mex. I'll take a little kiss from you.
No, just
A hug is fine.
I'm not sure if I'm still using that.
Okay, I am. Okay, this is general wealth.
I guess I'll
This
work
is
a bit
creating,
longer.
work a bit longer because you can't have my phone right now anyway. Generational wealth is how you
I
pass
think
on this money to other people that you love. Then, once you have established this whole first set of your money journey,
It's a good idea.
whole first set of your money journey, you get an idea for the next level. So I established my whole money journey of Safe House. Now I'm writing books. And then it's just the next levels of that. Knight of Pentacles, where am I taking this? I went to self-published. Queen of Pentacles, now I have other people helping me. King of Pentacles, let's see what this book deal will do while still generating income from all of this story beforehand. So what card, and I really want to know from you guys here in the comments, which card do you think fits with where you're at in your life right now? Have you just gotten an idea? Ace of Pentacles. Are you learning how to balance that idea? Are you in school? Are you just doing as much as you can to move this career forwards? Not yet. To move this career forward in its little baby stages while still supporting yourself from your other job? Are you seeking mentorship at the early stages? Are you afraid it's all going to be taken away from you and you're losing the ability to invest in yourself and your business? Do you think that God has to like you for you to make money? This is not true. Are you running your business like a halfway house? Are you in your giving money to people era? When this blows up in your face, it really blows up in your face. Are you wondering why your business is not growing? Well, have you started hitting the books yet? What does your mentorship horizon look like? How are you going to guarantee that you actually achieve these goals? You know they can do it. Some people stay stuck here forever. The people that actually do it versus the people that know they can do it, very, very, very different here. Are you loving your life? Wait, are you loving your life? Are you loving the way that your life looks? Are you making more money than you know what to do with? Is money just fun for you? Do you have a falcon pursuing money simply because it's fun? Have you created generational wealth systems? Do you have a new idea for your next scale? And if so, what stage are you in? I hope someone will come and help me. 2, I have people help me. 3, I am dominating the field. Now I can answer your question. Tell me in the comments which ones were for you. What's your question, babe? Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep in my room tonight.
Oh my God, you're gonna sleep in your room tonight? That's so cool. All right, how do I lose the fear of not having money? Make money. You're scared of not having money for a reason. Girl, you got no money. You gotta make some money. Sitting around being afraid of not having money and not doing anything to make more money, that's the problem right there.
Mom.
Yes, Wiles, what is
I'm
it?
gonna sit on my bed for nighttime.
Okay, honey, go ahead. Love you. All right, so we are now going to move directly into Q&A.